Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Today what we will do, we will create one Maven web application and we will push that Maven web application to the GitHub central repository. How we will see practically now. Okay. Let me go to our Maven folder. Maven practice. Maven practice folder, and we will create one application. Apple. Okay. We will take one. The project is Apple. Let me go to archetype is web app and artifact is Apple company. We will take the project is Apple. We will create web application. Go to Maven practice folder. Click here. CMD. Paste the command and com.apple. Enter. Apple create. Okay. Next, next we will build the project. Okay, and that command. What the goal? MVN clean and package. It will build the project. That means it will compile the project. See, some error came. We have to go into the Apple. Then we have to run it. MVN clean package. Clean package goals will compile the project and it will package the war file. Package it to war file. Okay, it's done. Let me go here once. Target folder. It packages as a apple.org. So what we will do, our project is ready. So here you just think that I am a developer. I created the project. Right now we build the project. It's working fine. So we have to push our project to the GitHub repository. So I want src and prompt.xml. These two files only I want to push to central repository, GitHub central repository. Target folder I want to ignore. I want Git to ignore this target folder. So we will go to, what should we do? Next we need to click here because we want to, we will work with Git now. So we will right click here and Git bash here. Open Git bash here. Okay. Right now we are in Apple. We are in Apple folder, right? So it should Git should identify, for identifying this should be a Git. Now we have to execute Git init command. Git init command. Okay. Git init dot we can give, no problem. Like this. Once we give Git init, now it will come dot git folder will create here. Also it will create the initialize the empty Git repository also. After that the command is git status. So here prompt.xml, src, target, these are in the working area right now. These files are untracked files. Git has still not tracked these files right now. They are in untracked files. They are in working area. I told yesterday all the red font names are working area only. These file names. Okay. Next, what is my condition is I don't want this folder to this target folder should be pushed to GitHub. Then I want Git to ignore this folder. So we have to create one file vi dot git ignore. Vi dot git ignore. Okay. Create that one file vi dot git ignore and write that file name there, target, like this, slash, okay, escape colon, save it, escape colon wq, save and quit. Okay, now you give git status. See here the target folder is not able to see here right now, so we place that file name in the .git ignore. It will, what the .git ignore will do, it will ignore the target folder, so git will not drag that folder. Okay, next step is what we will do. we need to push these files to central repository, right? So next step is we need to give git add dot, means all the files from working area will be moved to the staging area. So I am giving git add dot. Now you give the git status command, check it. So what happened, all the files that moved to the staging area, so they are ready to commit to the local repository, changes to be committed. So it is telling it should, these changes to be committed. So what is the command we have to give? Git commit -m web application project, okay, I am giving enter. Now all the staging area files will be moved to the local repository. Right now all the files are moved to local repository only. After this I want to push from local repository to the central repository. So we require one repository we require. So let us create one repository for our web application project. For that, if you once you log into GitHub, na, you have to go here and click on your repositories. Then it will show you one new green color button. Click on that one, new, for creating the repository. I want to store all the web application, or else you can give Maven web application. Okay, create one repository like this, and this should be public. Click on public. Public means it can be accessible from anyone, but they can't do modifications. They can only access this web application, this repository. Private means in the organizations they will use private. It is very secure now, so they will use private. Nobody can access until they have the credentials only. If they give access only, they can access. Okay, no, nobody can do any modifications. But public, they can access, but they can't modify until we give the permission. Next, click on create repository. Okay, after creating the repository, some commands will display here. So right now what we did, I created one web application, okay, Apple, and I run the Maven goals, clean and package. It compiled the project and it packaged the application as a war file, apple.war, like that it created. After that, what it did, I went into this project folder Apple, and I don't want target folder to be pushed to the GitHub central repository. So I want my Git to ignore this target folder. So what I did here, I right click here and did git bash here. Okay. After that, what I did, I have done the git status. When I give the git status, that git status means all the files which are in red, file names will be displayed with red color. So that means that it is in all the files are in working area. So after that, what I did, I created one vi .git ignore file, and I placed the target file name in that file name. So Git will ignore that particular target folder. So that after what I did git add command. So what git add dot will do, all the src folder and .xml file, it will move the files from the working area to the staging area. After that, what I did, git commit -m. I given one comment with web application project I wrote. So it will push all the files from the staging area to the local repository. Right now all the files are in the local repository. After that, what I did, I went to GitHub central repository and I created one repository for storing my project. I created the repository name is Maven web application. After that, we got some comments here. So here these are the comments. So we need to right now push the files from local repository to the GitHub central repository. So before that, we need to establish the connection between our local laptop and this GitHub central. First, we need to check that whether the connectivity is there or not. Git remote -v is the command. If I give that command, some URLs will be displayed here. Actually, if the connection is there, means there nothing is displaying here. So the connectivity is not established. Right now, we will do that one. We will establish connection. First, you execute this command: git branch -m main. Copy this command and go to our Git client software and paste that command. See, right now it is master. Now here right side it is master. Once I give this command git branch -m main, it will change to main. See here, git branch -m main. So see here main, change to main branch. Okay, next command. This command will establish the connectivity between the from my laptop local repository to the central GitHub. Okay, let me establish the connectivity using git remote add command. Copy that command and go here and paste. After giving this command, we will check that connectivity is there or not. Again you execute the same command again, git remote -v. Check it, connectivity is there or not. Enter. See here, connectivity is established between the my laptop local repository and central repository, GitHub central repository right now, because the URLs are displaying, right? So now you can push your files. When you give this command git push -u origin main, all the files which are in local repository will be moved to the GitHub central repository. See, I am pasting the command and enter. What will happen? Because I am regularly using, my logins are here stored in this system. It is not asking for the login and password. But for you are using for the first time, it will ask you for the username and password. Then after giving the username and password, then only all the files will be pushed to the GitHub central repository. You should remain this point. Okay. Next, we will check these files. Right now we pushed all the files to the GitHub central repository, right? Now we have to check in the GitHub central repository whether my files came or not. Refresh this one once. Refresh it. Okay, see now all the files came now. Here src main and pom.xml, right? Open one, see, check in pom.xml. What is it showing? com.apple only, na? We have done apple war file like this. Okay, like this we can push our project to the GitHub central repository. Yesterday I told you how to clone the repository, right? I will show you in how to clone in AWS machine. Once wait. Right now, Monica, are you able to understand the steps which I did today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I am cloning it. How I will clone? I will show you one second. This is my EC2. Let me connect to one instance quickly. Okay, now we will take one. Okay, we will launch one project here. Git something like this. You now think like I am a second developer. I am connecting to one machine, and I want to clone the project into the laptops. You think like I'm a new developer came to the company, so he want all the project in his system. So how he is cloning it, that is the concept right now. I am connecting to machine as my developer 2, and launch instance. Okay, next, view all instances. Okay, let's take the mission IP, mobile external. SSH IP EC2-user, advanced settings, private key, dev learners, this one. Okay, accept. So I am a new developer, I joined the company, I want to also clone the project. So for cloning the project, first what he have to do, he has to go to the repository URL, Maven web application, right? Then what we have to do, we have to click on code, then you will get the URL here. Copy this one by clicking here, copy, and git clone command you have to give. Paste the URL and give the enter. Why this failed, command not found? Before the developer who is joining, he has to install the git, right? So he has to install the git. So check the version, git hyphen version. So there is no git install, so he has to install git first. Sudo yum install git hyphen y. Okay, enter. Right now git is installing. Okay, let me execute the same git clone command. Now see, now you check it, ls command you give it, ls hyphen l, it clone the repository, and we check it. See, this is our Maven web application. See this one. Go into the Maven web application, cd Maven. Okay, like this. Now I think now this is the thing. Okay, like this he can clone the repository as a developer too, and he can work on his project, whatever he want to do. Suppose right now he is in the project now. Give ls. What are the files are there? Format XML and src is there, right? Now you want to create one file, vi some first .sh something. He created some file, one file. Okay, created, and he given hi, escape colon, save and quit. Okay, next what he has to do, we have to give git status. So right now it is in red mark, means working area, right? Now we have to do git add command, git add dot, okay, he has given git add dot. Now check the status, git status, it is showing in green color, right? Now that means it is in the staging area. He has to push the file to local repository, means git commit, he has to commit the file, git commit hyphen m new file, some comment we have to give. Now enter. Okay, now what he has to do, git push. Right now it is in the local repository, right? Git push hyphen u origin main. You want to send the file to the GitHub central repository. What it is asking here, username it is asking, no? It is asking for the username. So he has to give username means I already saved my username and credentials in my system. Let me show, open it. See, I saved my username and credentials. Username I'm giving right now, and it will ask for the password. See, it is asking for the password. Okay, I am giving my password. I created one token also for that one. I'll show you for that for you also. Copy and paste the token here. Enter. See, right now I created the file. Now it should go into the central repository. Go to central repository and check it. Refresh. See here, first.sh file came na. Like this you have to work it. Okay. Also